Hi guys, welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. My name's Melanie. That's my sidekick Toby. He's always in the kitchen anytime I'm in the kitchen. Welcome to my channel. I don't have a lot planned today. Still trying to make myself back into ketosis after having a very off-plan day on Sunday. Not feeling too super great today, but I'm going to make some chicken soup using these very simple ingredients. I also have some hearts of palm to use up. That is a very low carb substitute for a noodle. This entire can though has 12 carbohydrates, but I'll be splitting this between me and my husband, so it'll actually be 6 carbohydrates a piece. And I only use carrots to season. I don't actually eat the physical carrot. If you wanted to omit the carrots from the soup, you are more than welcome to, but I'm gonna live my life the way I wanna live my life. I have one whole rotisserie chicken, original flavor. I have some hearts of celery, some carrots, 2 Vidalia onions, some chicken broth without any sugar added, and 1 can of hearts of palm. So let's get started on the soup. All right, guys, we're going to start with the Ninja Foodie. We're going to sear and saute some things on high. So I've added 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, and we'll let this heat up and turn our attention to the vegetables. All right, I can hear my butter over here searing, and it is. So I'm going to come over to my harder vegetables. I'm going to add 1 measured cup of cut celery, 1 measured cup of carrots, all about the same size, and I leave them in big pieces because I don't eat carrots. I just use them to flavor the broth. Guys, I've added the onion. It's a little over 1 cup. I'd say 1 1/4 cups. Now I'm going to saute these vegetables in this butter and garlic until they are semi-translucent. All right, guys, while my veggies are over in the crock pot roasting, I'm going to pull all the skin off of this chicken and shred it up. It should make about 3 measured cups of chicken. All right, you can see that my veggies have been cooking for a while. I would say about 15 minutes. Most of my onions are semi-translucent. So now I'm going to add the chicken broth. I'm also going to be adding parsley, oregano, sage, and ground pepper to flavor this, but I am going to add it slow and gradual so nothing is overwhelming. I'm going to let it cook for about 2 hours. I'll come in and taste the broth, and then I'll add salt as needed. How does that sound, Carmi? Do I have your approval? Hey. I think that's a yes. All right, guys, so I have my palmini noodles, but you can use the shirataki 0-carb noodles. You can use whatever noodles you want. I personally like these palmini. They are a little bit higher in carbs than the 0-carb noodles, but I love the texture a lot better. I love the taste a lot better, but they definitely need a good rinse, or you can get this kind of an earthy taste from them. Kind of like a bamboo shoot, but they taste, they're made from the hearts of palm. So if you like a lot of Japanese, Chinese cuisine, they use hearts of palm in a lot of their recipes. But I rinse these really super good, and I'm going to put these in the last hour of cooking. All right, guys, when you're doing soup, it gets a little weird. I had to add up the calories for everything that I put in there, the carbs, the fat, the fiber, all of that stuff. The entire crock pot full of soup is 1,420 calories, 137 grams of protein, 48 total carbs, 15.4 grams of fiber, and 44 grams of fat. So this is very high in protein for the amount of fat that's in here. It's a very low fat soup. The carbs are a little high, but once again, I'm not going to be eating any of the carrots. So if I split the crock pot in half with my husband, it still puts me at around 24 total carbs for the day. But I'm not going to be eating the carrots, so I could subtract at least 3.2 of those carbs. So half of that crock pot would be your total carbs for the day. And then you just have to be carnivore the rest of the day. But we'll see how it tastes. All right, guys, so I have some confessing to do. It's not bad. It's really not bad. It feels worse in my heart and in my head than it is, but I do need to confess. I was purposefully and intentionally going to hide behind this cooking video today. I was going to put up the 7-minute video. I was going to be like, oh, look at this amazing low-carb soup I'm making. No one's going to know that I had a horrible day today. No one's going to know that all day long I have felt like crying. Nobody's going to know that I have had the most intense sugar and carb cravings today ever. No one's going to know how disappointed I got when I checked my ketones and they were at 0.1. And I don't even know why I'm surprised. Why all of this is a shock. I know that this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen when I decided to eat all of the foods that I ate this weekend. I knew this day was coming. I guess I just forgot how intense it gets. And I was going to hide. I was going to hide behind a cooking video. No one would know that Melanie's in distress, but Melanie. So today I had to go to a tire appointment, and on the way back I was passing Rutabagas, and when I went into Rutabagas, for those of you new to me, Rutabagas is the most amazing health food store on the planet. They have everything keto, everything, including things that are not on Dr. Westman's list. They have every kind of flour you could ever want. Coconut flour, almond flour. They have every type of sweetener. They have allulose, and they have swerve, and they have stevia, and they have pure stevia, and they have monk fruit, and they have all the Lakanto products. They have all of the creamers, the milkadamia. They have the almond milks. They have the all organic creamers. They have the noodles, the shirataki noodles, the zero carb noodles. They have smart buns, smart breads. They have all the Zevia sodas. They have the electrolyte powders. They have just anything that you would be looking for. They have grass-fed. They have grass-fed. They sell big bags of grass-fed beef bones so you can make your own bone broth. Like, this place is amazing. Amazing. And I honestly went in there to get the shirataki noodles, which I ended up getting palmini because they didn't have any shirataki. All they had was tofu. So I went ahead and used the palmini, and it was right in the cabinet next to the Kiss My Keto and BHU refrigerated candy bars. For those of you who don't know, BHU and Kiss My Keto are both companies that make vegan-friendly, keto-friendly desserts, snacks, treats, bars, protein, you know, that kind of thing. And I picked up a Kiss My Keto chocolate chip cookie dough, and I got in my car, and I saw the 2 net carbs, and I thought, I'll sneak this in this way. All that fancy net carb math that we do to make things seem okay to eat. So I justified it in my head. I justified it by telling myself I'm having a bad day, and this one little Kiss My Keto bar is not going to derail me. And I justified it. I'm only going to buy one. That way I'm not going to do any serious damage. I justified it in my head that who cares? Nobody has to know. I'll just do this cooking video. No one has to know. I know. And now my heart is unsettled. So that's where this is coming from. So I ate it. 17 total carbohydrates, yes. Plus the carbohydrates I ate this morning naturally with breakfast, even though it was just a Wendy's breakfast Baconator. I'll put a picture right here for you. That was my breakfast this morning. For lunch today, while I was making the chicken soup, I literally just picked at the chicken, not the skin. I'm not a big fan of chicken skin. So I picked at a couple things. So I had the Kiss My Keto bar and I'm going to say 3 ounces of chicken while I was making the soup. And then of course I will have the soup for dinner. So that's going to put my total carbs at somewhere around 41. I will document everything. You will see everything that I do today because I can't hide. That is one of the most toxic behaviors that I had when I was a binge eater, was hiding from the people that loved me, hiding from the people that cared about me, because I was ashamed, because I felt like I failed. Sometimes as a YouTuber, I feel like this expectation of perfection is up here. And when I can't meet that every day, I feel like I'm disappointing you. And then you have the nasty people that thumbs down the video because you didn't do something that they thought you should do. And that really hurts your heart too. Because that's kind of, to me, like kicking someone when they're down. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs downing their video just to thumbs down them because they're not doing the keto regimen that you think they should be doing, or they're not doing it as clean or as whatever you think that is supposed to be perfect. You know, that's just kind of like kicking someone when they're down. And I guess that makes people feel better. So if it makes you feel better, then thumbs down, you know, because I'm not that evil. So I just can't imagine doing that to somebody's video, but that's me. Anyway, this emotion is not because of the Kiss My Keto. This emotion is because I woke up feeling this way. I literally woke up feeling like the worst PMS ever. I woke up feeling disheartened, but just angry, frustrated, anxious. And it was just like one thing after another. And eating that bar gave me the perfect excuse to just destroy myself. But I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to apologize to myself first for being so mean to myself all day. I've just been so mean. But I'm going to apologize because you guys have always been there to support me and love me. And I don't know why I felt like so ashamed that I couldn't come to you and say this is what's happening in my life right now and expect anything else but love and compassion from you, because you guys have always been so loving and compassionate. Whew, I got 45 minutes till hubby comes home, so I'm going to get myself nice and distracted before dinner. I got to pull myself together. He never understands this stuff. He doesn't understand the emotional thing.
Because he can breathe and lose 25 pounds in 6 seconds. You know, he can spell fat loss, and before he does, he's in a size smaller. You know, that's just my husband. He has no idea how frustrating it can be to know that this one event that I'm trying not to regret, that this one event could have possibly set me back a month. You know, he's already back down to, like, he only gained 3 pounds. He only gained 3 pounds, guys. 3 pounds, that's what he gained. And he ate more crap than I did. He only gained 3 pounds. I gained 11. He's already back down to his other pre-cheat weight.
Me? I lost 2.5 of the 10.5 pounds. But thanks for listening. I don't want to keep being negative. I don't want to fill this video with negative. Just know that I'm struggling today. I am really struggling. Guys, this is the soup. You can see I pull out all the carrots. I do not have half of that recipe. I'm going to allow myself a third of that recipe. And if I get hungry later, I'll eat a hard-boiled egg or something very low carb, something very high protein. And I will be back at the end of the evening to say goodnight and show you my macros for the day. Right, guys, so real quick, that soup ended up making 6 cups of soup. So equally divided 3 ways into 2-cup servings. You're looking at less than 500 calories. You are looking at 40 grams of protein. You are looking at around 11 grams of total carbohydrates, with 5 grams of that being fiber and you are looking at 10 grams of fat. So high protein source, low fat, little bit of fiber if you please, and tastes delicious. Husband loved it. It's definitely approved. I will be making that again. All right, guys, here is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. My weigh-in this morning was 189.2, so I am down 3.2 pounds from yesterday's water weight. My calorie came in at 1857, protein at 103, fat at 128, carbohydrates at a total of 34, a net of 18. Today was a light activity day, no real exercise or fitness. My morning blood glucose was up at 101 with a ketones of 0.1, which doesn't make any sense to me because yesterday it was at 0.4. So I'm really not sure why my ketones were non-existent today. And then my blood glucose at around 3 o'clock was 92. My normal blood glucose before dinner is somewhere in the 70s and 80s. It was not a good day today. As far as symptomatic for coming back from a cheat, I felt super anxious today, incredibly emotional. I was a big old crybaby today, and I had the worst carb and sugar cravings, so hopefully we'll see improvement as the week goes along. All in all, guys, you know, I sincerely mean it when I say thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your understanding. I say that in advance. I can do this. I know I can do this. If you are in the same boat I am, we can do this together. Let's support each other. Let's love each other. Let's encourage each other. All right, guys, that's it for me tonight. I will see you tomorrow. Big day tomorrow in the yard. I have tons of yard projects to take care of tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.